How's it going? My name's Daniel and I've been on quite a journey throughout my life, and I just want to share my story with you today, just in the hopes that it gives inspiration to somebody out there who might need it right now. First, I'll tell you a little about myself. I have 3 brothers and 3 sisters, 4 nephews, 2 nieces. We're a crazy crew but do no harm, big family. I also work as a classroom assistant in a local secondary school in North Belfast. I'm a bit of a musician as well. I've had a scholarship offer from an audio school in London, had a few songs played on the radio and that, and I was also featured in a Radio 1 production about the UK hip hop scene. I've also been very lucky in life with regards to travel. I've been to so many great countries, met so many great people, and all these great experiences, they were life changing for me. And what I really want to do is use what I've learned along the way to try and help people that may be in the position that I was once in myself. Because something you may not know about me, and that's for the past 20 years, I've suffered mental problems. Some of the earlier years, they were difficult. Single mother with 5 kids and one of them suffering a disability, and Mum was dealing with her own childhood traumas. The troubles were still going on as well, and just growing up in that lower socio-economic background and the experiences that come with that can be hard. They are the kind of things that will contribute to forming a mental problem in early development. I guess it's that instability that you experience when you're so young that really just stays with you and affects you throughout life. I was age 13 when things got really difficult. It had been a few hard years, and when the difficulties are continuous over a long period, you start to feel like things will never change, and it's when the hopelessness sets in. You start to question if life is really worth living. I went to the cupboard, lifted 3 strips of paracetamol, took 30 tablets. I attempted suicide. Looking back, the scariest thing is the fact that no one knew. It wasn't enough to hospitalise me, so authorities never knew, and I was too afraid to tell Mum what I'd done. I was violently sick for about 2 days. Mum just thought it was a vomiting bug, and I never said a word. And on that 3rd day, done my tie up, put my blazer on, and off to school I went. I was a child that was in trouble, but could hide it so well no one could spot it. So it is the quiet, traumatised kids you really need to look out for. I learned how hard it is for some people to reach out from that experience. I could have died and still felt too afraid to reach out. I fought through tears many nights to not give up, and I thank God I never did. I returned to education after a few years away, and I went to university in Liverpool at age 23. It was a great experience, met a lot of great people, and after I settled, I really thought things were turning around. But the unfortunate truth about mental problems is that if you don't keep an eye on them, they can creep back up on you. It was in 2nd year when things got a bit difficult for me. Anxiety was getting the better of me, and I was struggling with my academic work. Depression was coming back again, and it was the first time that I sought professional help, and it did help me. It was the first time in my life I really started opening up about things. Where do I even start with music? I remember when I was about 14, laying in bed, very depressed, feeling hopeless, and the right song just hits, and it literally had me on my feet, like ready to take the world on. I was amazed by it, and I developed a bit of an obsession with music. It really did get me through hard times, and that's what inspired me to start writing songs. Started channeling my own experiences into music. I was a lad that had difficulties expressing himself, and I had to find a way, and I found it through music. And then the feedback just blew me away. People messaging me saying my songs convinced them not to commit suicide. Other people just messaging me wanting to say thank you, that my songs should help them in dealing with depression and hard times. And that was the dream, to make music that helped people through hard times like it helped me. To be able to turn my struggles around and use them to help others. Just doesn't get much better than that for me. And just think, if I had succeeded in the end of my life at 13, I would have missed out on all these amazing experiences. Please hold on. You don't know what life may have in store for you. Thank God that I have a vivid imagination, because being able to imagine the teary eyes of my loved ones that would be left behind has saved my life many, many times.
Life you treat me good, so me have to give thanks, me appreciate it. Things could have much more worse, yo. For us, things get better now. My pressure get lesser now. Now set reach where I want it reach, but me depend me where you go. Life mode I be ungrateful for some me no reach nowhere. Might know of everything me want, but it the harder yesterday. So me a give thanks life. Me a give thanks life. It's a beautiful day, me wake and see the sunrise. Me a give thanks life. Give thanks life. Give thanks life. Me have a place for sleep and nice car for drive. Me a give thanks life. Man have too much blessings for complain. Down to the blind man I try and make a name. Just see a 1 foot man I take a plane. Some have everything but life them prefer blame. For us we see a smile from a little sun face, you know that's a blessing. No for life but at time them a waste, you know that's depressing. But me a give thanks life. Me a give thanks life. It's a beautiful day, oh you can see the sunrise. Me a give thanks life. Give thanks life. Give thanks life. Me have a place for sleep and nice car for drive. Me a give thanks life. Give thanks for the bad time, cause it make me stronger. Give thanks for the good times, cause it teach me to love conquer. Why worry? Life man I try study, did I drive sunny till me up my money. Treat life good and it will do you the same. Man see this again and again, so me give thanks life. Give thanks life. Well it's a beautiful day, we can see the sunrise. Give thanks life. Give thanks life. Give thanks life. Man have a place for sleep, nice car for drive. Give thanks life. Yeah. Life you treat me good, so me have to give thanks, me appreciate that. Things could have much more worse, yo. Real talk. Me look how far me I come from, Jano. What if me did give up, for us? When I give up, I give thanks.